Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, with QP. Now, to be honest, I was supposed to do this video, is all, but unfortunately, like I said, sometimes I don't get enough time. But I'm here now. I'm going to speak about the two players, the new signings of Kaizer Chiefs. Actually, most of them have been around. Actually, they both have been around. All I can say is that, they've gotten, some contract, which I can say most of you will be happy about it. But anyways, before we dive more into these details, please, bafethu nongakohlwa like a video. And if ever this is your first time seeing Football Trends with QP, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. Now, where do I start? Well, Bafethu, remember 2-3 days ago, we spoken about Preez getting a new contract extension. And now, as I'm speaking with you, Bafethu, I can safely confirm that the Kaizer Chiefs have secured the services of Preez on a 2-year deal, meaning he's gonna remain with us for 2026 up to 2027. Definitely, that is the 2 years that he's getting from his contract that he has currently. So Kulegan Bafethu, Preez is not going anywhere. He's part of the plans of Coach Nazareth Nabi. And then quickly moving on, Bafethu, let's look at Umfana Kabelo Wesa. Now, this player Bafethu is a very young player, 19 years of age. Definitely be a DDC, but now he has been promoted to the senior level. Now, I do not have all the details of what he signed a contract for how long and what is going on. All I can say is that he has been promoted. He's a left back. They say he has been very impressive. I don't know much about him since I started to hear about him, recently, because I haven't been following, the DDC matches with Kaizer. So if you look at Kaizer Chiefs, this is my only concern. I'm happy with the promotion of Umfana. Obviously, maybe he's going to help us with left back position, but I'm concerned about one thing, Bafethu. Do you guys remember how many players we have promoted to the senior level and most of them are not getting game time? That is the only concern that I have with Kaizer Chiefs when it comes to promoting players, because sometimes they promote players but those players don't end up making it to even the match day squad. Remember, we've signed and we've promoted a lot of players. For example, let me just make an example with a player like Eden McCarthy. Eden McCarthy has been promoted, but still is playing on the go reserve side. So that is something that I don't understand when it comes to that, because for me, I feel like Umfana should be, trying to get some time being introduced in this Vananales. I understand we're still building, but I'm friendly games. We need those players. We need them to show us who they are. Definitely. I've seen Nkosana Mbutu. He played as left back and then some shifter, some Tlalisa. I remember it was a left winger. And he performed very well, to be honest. He performed very well. And then they said, no, it's still early for him to come to the senior side. Then Bambusele Mova, he's playing now with DDC currently. And then, there's a lot of players, Bafethu. Happy Mashiane, we've promoted him. And so far, I understand there are concerns, because when you look at him, it's highly possible Omundo on my injuries a lot, which is something that is a hindering factor. So probably that's why we do not get to see him, performing more left back position. But with this young player, Okabelo, how long will he be, able to survive until some Spanish just after promoting? Because I don't like the fact that we promote players and then Bangadal. At least some of them, are getting game time somewhere else, but still they are not playing. We've loaned out Sabelo Khatebe. I'm not sure when was the last time I saw him playing. We've loaned out Donny Jansen. I don't even know what is going on, because promoter, the boy was doing very well, exceptionally well on the DDC, but when we just promoted him, that's where the problem started. So for me, I understand promoting the players, but the problem that I have is why do we promote players and then at a later stage that is the only concern that I have. If ever we're going to promote players, then definitely we need to make sure they get to play, they get to show us who they are and what they are made of when it comes to the senior level. And then moving on, let's just quickly jump to another of some of those players who might be let go with June, some of them who will be going on a loan. I don't have something that is concrete, but for now, the only player I can talk about is Ofea Kintwari. I know one day once asked why don't we loan out Ofea Kintwari, the new goalkeeper that we signed, so that we can be able to sign, another player just to open up the foreign quarter. So as I'm speaking with you, Bavetu, I can safely confirm with it definitely Kaizer Chiefs, that is something that they want to do. They do want to loan out Ofea Kintwari so that they can be able to open up a foreign space. Bazokhona sign a striker. Nazruddin Nabi wants 2 quality strikers that he needs to sign, and then also 2 left backs, not just 1 but 2. So I don't know if njengoba nje bapromote umfana uKabelo, because he's a left back, but also he can play as a left winger. And so far, from what I've seen, he's more capable when we're going forward, playing him as a winger. That's one thing I can say so far that I've seen. So I don't know if ever maybe he's going to play that much, or they're going just to use him as a left back and then specialize. I don't know what is going to happen, but one thing I do know for sure is that Kaizer Chiefs is looking to sign for 2 left backs. So it might be possible we might see Edmondson Dove being let go, but if not, then definitely maybe bazomnikeza and another contract, just like they are preparing a contract for Umjita or Rev Frosler. As I'm speaking with you, you see, now I'm telling you guys what they are preparing a contract for Rev Frosler, and we might see him, stay a bit longer than what a lot of people thought, So we're going to see what is going to happen in terms of that. But so far, Kabelo, Preez, those are the 2 players who have been promoted, and the other one has been given a new contract, meaning at least now we do have some balance in terms of some other things. Netanji, my concern is that what happens if ever we promote him and then we do not play him. That is my only concern. But anyways, Bafetu, you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below in terms of Ukabelo. I am not sure about him. I don't know much, but you can let me know what you know about him and tell me, what do you think he will be capable to play that left back position on the senior team level? If Nakona, they are going to play him. If not, that is a problem for another day, probably. I don't know, but we will see. But this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you later on with something new. Peace.